Hi everyone, I'm Marcia. I'm a junior in the MSc majoring in Finance and Operation Analytics, and I'm currently studying in Singapore throughout CIE. I'm so excited because today I'm going to take you throughout a day in my life at Singapore Management University. So now we're in a hawker center. Hawker centers are known for having very delicious food and an affordable price. I'm grabbing breakfast and John, another Georgetown student, is grabbing lunch with me. And now we're grabbing dinner with my other dorsal press, Sachi, then my roommate Karis, and well, John is recording. Hi again. Class ended 2 hours ago, took a small nap, and now I went for a late night run. As you can see, the view is amazing, and there we have the Marina Bay Sands. Although it's very late at night, Singapore is known as one of the safest places in the world, so it's pretty sick. Oh my god, where could I possibly find a non-MSc student? That's Veronica, and she's in the college. Come here, Veronica. And please tell us more about the classes at SMU.
Yeah, I love it here at SMU. Just like Georgetown, they have a bunch of variety in their classes and the schools they have. So they also have like School of Social Sciences, Economics, and Information Systems. And one really cool thing is you can sign up for any class here that's open as long as you fulfill the prerequisite. So I'm studying Psych and Stats at Georgetown, so I'm able to take that here as well. But also some really cool classes. They have like immersive classes including leadership and team building, which I'm really enjoying. So definitely can take a lot of unique classes that aren't offered at Georgetown.
Amazing. Thanks for sharing that. What a great question. Let's look for a Georgetown student that can answer that for us. Oh my god, that's Karis, my roommate. Karis, what do you think is the main difference between classes here and at Georgetown?
Yeah, so classes here meet once a week and they're 3 hours and 15 minutes long. There's also a lot of like group projects, group meetings here, similar to like the MSB classes at Georgetown. And it's also super easy to schedule your classes so that you can have classes like Monday through Wednesday, giving you like time on the weekend if you want to travel. And I would also say participation, attendance, and being on time are pretty important here too.
That's so true. Thank you for. So something that I really like about SMU is that there's like a lot of exchange students. I've been able to meet students from like Europe and other parts of Asia. So I have been able to study with them and also the Georgetown students, but still I feel like they also foster a lot cooperating with Singaporean students. For instance, in my world politics class and Intro to Politics, we have like group projects and we have like constant meetings, and besides being like my co-workers, they have also become my friends. So there's a lot of flexibility, which is great. As Karis was explaining, classes here last 3 hours, and most of us have been able to schedule classes between Monday and Wednesday, leaving the weekends to travel all around the place and still have time to do some homework. Also, I think here in SMU, there's a bigger emphasis on class participation and group projects, which last like a whole semester, compared to other schools where like homework and exams are more important. So I feel like communication is definitely important with your teammates, and also just having a good time about. Hey John, what do you think about the language barrier in Singapore?
So in Singapore, it's very diverse. You have people from many different backgrounds, Indian, Chinese, Malaysian, and I think that my experience in Singapore hasn't had any communication barriers when I'm in the city because of its diversity. A lot of people use English throughout their day at school and also when you go and buy food. I think the only time I've ever had to use Mandarin is at Hawker Center. Sometimes people will ask you questions in Mandarin, and it's totally fine if you don't know Mandarin or Chinese. You can just respond in English and everybody understands.
Thank you.